Hello and welcome to another episode of Skillcraft. I'm hanging out in my shop here that I didn't really show off, I realised, last episode. So I think a great way to start this episode is going to be recounting what we did last episode. So obviously, we did the three big buildings. We all kind of saw that, but I just didn't really show the interiors because, of course, they really need showing. Just not that one. But this one here, I actually kind of did a little bit. Tried to go for a bit of a shop area. So this is kind of like a slums kind of bit of the city. So I've tried to make like some tent kind of looking things and some kind of rough beds. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing a bed here, which is a bit odd. Oops. But anyway, that's kind of the idea here, and I think it feels really like dense and populated. I really quite like it. So that's kind of the goal with this area. I did exchange this out, and I've left a bit of cobblestone here. That's not meant to be there. I did exchange this out. It used to be grey, but I instead used green because I think the grey blended in too much with the background, and I think the green adds quite a nice pop of colour, makes it a little bit more of a focus, so I quite like that. And today I want to work in this little area a little bit because this is meant to be like a shop, but as you'll notice, there's absolutely nothing on the shelves or tables. They're not actually shelves, so we need to fix that today. There is also absolutely nothing above this. I can't really see from here, but as you can tell, they're just empty floors. And same goes for the one above there, and obviously you saw that there's nothing in there. That one I didn't even put floors in. So I want to get this filled in today, and I think I want to turn it into an actual shop that actually sells stuff. The only issue is I don't know what I want it to sell, so I'm gonna need to think on that a little bit. So while I do that, I think we should get another building in. I've got this big space that I want to fill. I'm gonna fill this little corner here, and I've already got the materials prepared, so let's just go for it. And you know what the best thing about this building is? It's gonna cover up a lot of the not textured area, so that's definitely a bonus. That was actually quite an easy build to build, and it looks awesome right at the end of this street here. We're not just staring at blank wall anymore. So this is just a very, very basic kind of bog standard building that's just been moved into and kind of repurposed for the apocalypse. And yeah, I quite like it, and I've even technically done an interior. It is quite cramped, but like I can get around to everything. So while doing this, I actually thought I should probably do an episode at some point where I just go through and do all of the interiors, because to be honest, that's the only way I'm going to get it done. Just committing one episode to doing it all and getting them all done, because right now we got this one stacking up, we got the two floors up there, we got the floor up there, we got this whole building, we got this building, and we got all the floors up there. Now that I mention it, that's a lot of interiors to get done. The thing is, I'm just not really sure what to put into them. But with the armor stand mod, I want to go through and add loads of armor stands to this area because I want inside the wall to feel very like densely populated and used, and then I want the outside of the wall to feel very overgrown and like kind of empty. I think that would just be a nice contrast between the two sides. So maybe I end up doing that with all of the interiors, so we have fully decorated interiors with lots of people inhabiting them, and hopefully telling lots of little stories, because I like doing that, like what we did out here. And the sun is setting, so I think it's telling me to shut up.
Get.
Ah! Wait.
This is painful doing all that.
Oh, we could get the
There we go,
beacon.
that works.
How big
I
are
think
beacon ranges? Because we got that big one to do.
Yeah. I think maybe get it and put it slightly over towards that side.
Yeah, I mean, we don't use it anyway, do we?
I've made a group, by the way. I'm hoping that we're going to find loads of gravel and stuff in this. Because we definitely need that. Yeah, because we need to stock up the shop. Oh yeah, you got 1 gravel. Don't know where I got that from.
Let's go.
It's going to help a lot.
Right, let's see.
Oh, that was amazing how it just kicked in. Oh, that was phenomenal.
Oh, yes. Everything about this is just so satisfying. You actually can't beat this.
Oh my god, I just had a heart attack. Yeah, I've been struggling for a little while trying to make this curve.
This is how I...
Yeah, well,
Well,
I
it's
didn't
quite
want it
thick.
to be a complete curve. Like, I want areas on the corners for, like, plants to go. So if you go in F4 now, like, it looks... I think there's enough of a space there for some, like, custom trees or something to go in. Or fountains or statues.
Yeah, we'd probably need some stuff on the corners because the, it's like the middle is more circular, whereas the outside isn't
Yeah.
quite as circular.
Yeah, that's why I did it like this, because I wanted it to be different. I didn't want it to be just like a circle or a square. I wanted it to incorporate both.
Mhm.
Hence, when you go in F4 and look at the path outline around the outside, it's slightly circular, but at the same time slightly square. It's like a square that's just... I mean, I don't even know what I can say, really, about it. I mean...
It's called a
PG and all
squircle,
that.
actually.
Ah, yeah, the Squircle. Yeah, I forgot about
It's
that.
a squircle.
And then there's that guy, and then I go to the what the hell have I done wrong here? Hang on, I genuinely don't know.
Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
Yeah, I
And
don't know how I
this
messed that
one's
up.
2.
that was a
Yeah, this is
that
4.
was a 7. I think that is a 4. No, the other side isn't. Look at the other side.
Well, then you've done it wrong.
How many have I
What the
done there?
hell?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 there. Yeah, 7. Okay. So there's 7.
We should fix this side before we do this then.
No, it's perfect. I just need to work out how I did it. 1,
This
2,
is not
3,
equal.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that goes 7. What do you mean it's not equal?
I'm demolishing it.
What? No.
Don't worry.
What?
Builder's coming in to fix it.
Oh yeah, there is a 4 there. Oh.
4, 3, 2.
My brain only works in squares and in rectangles. It cannot comprehend a squircle. Have you actually done that? There is no... How does one squircle that easily?
I might do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 5,
5,
oh,
4,
it was
3,
up.
2, 2. And then do that on both sides. And then you just connect it as ones.
How does one squircle that easily? Right, what
Look
does
at
it look
that.
like from above?
That's
Okay,
lovely.
that looks pretty good. I like it. Do you like what I did with the stairs as well around the portals?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Raising it up.
Because it will give this like a design around it as well.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to like make some nice walls along the sides, add sort of statues, fountains, whatever really. I don't have any idea on what this is going to look like. No block palette whatsoever. As always, I'm winging it.
Diamond blocks.
Let's not go that far. Don't know really where else to go with this now, to be completely honest.
We gotta, I guess, decide what style we want to go for.
Yeah,
What blocks?
well,
We need a block palette.
I'm thinking when I look at that, I want more the colour of the, like, orangey reddish one. I want that sort of colour, but with the left one's style, I guess.
Yeah.
Or closer to the left one's style, but the colour of the right one is what I want. Along with those arched windows, because they look epic.
Well, if we're going for red, my instinct is brick, mud, terracotta. Like
Yeah.
those kind of colours. And I'm good at building with those colours.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, jungle wood. for a wood
Can we
type.
just get just set up an area over here with all the blocks that we're using? Just bring one of each block over and just line them up to see what we're going to be using. I feel like that would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I don't really have many building blocks.
It's fine, I got most of them.
Okay, I like these, but hear me out, okay? I'm going to give them to you because I don't know where you would, if this is in any specific order.
Sort of, but not really.
I'm just going to place them here so that you can pick them up. I don't know if you're using the log or the planks.
It's just
that, but
to represent it.
yeah, does it look like stripped? Oh, that's good.
Quite bright, but yeah.
Calcite.
That definitely goes with that.
That looks good with pretty much anything.
Yep.
We've got to use all three of these.
All three.
All three. Jesus, that is bright with these shaders. I do have one more.
I guess it would be quite modern.
Yeah. I do have one more block. You ready for this? I introduced to you the dome on the top of the build.
I wasn't ready for that. Maybe. I feel like
I was half joking, but I got a maybe. Nice.
I think it's so bold that it maybe could work. But I have no idea. I think you'd have to look at it. But maybe sandstone. Maybe you're on the along the same path, but
to be honest, I think I'd prefer a pink glazed. Look, jokes aside, a pink glazed terracotta. Oh, I'd pick one of them up. Pink glazed terracotta roof would look pretty damn good. You can't even deny it.
Right. I think this is our wall materials.
And
then we got like colored accents. What is wrong with you?
I have a few arrows.
It's quite. How did you get that many? Okay, well, anyway, we've also got this as accent, so kind of red and white, and then these are our lights, and then this. I think we should pick between deep slate or andesite for like stone details. So we go with like the deep slate family of blocks.
Yeah.
Over andesite. Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice palette. Maybe we could have white roofs.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot one block. Hang on, I'll be back. Are you ready?
Yes. Where's lava? I need lava.
No. It's perfect. It's perfect.
In what way?
We can. How do you turn them?
Oh, half a heart.
Jeez. I'm literally doing that and hitting you. Should we go get Chris? Right, you need to go through and engage in conversation whilst I sneak up. Because I'm going to try and do it my way. I'm going to fly up, disable my elytra, as in take the elytra off, and then I'm going to mace them.
Hopefully he's not like right near the portal.
Yeah, hopefully not.
We should play it off.
Engage in conversation about the base. How good it is.
You better get it.
Okay.
See you in a moment. Hi, Chris. This castle is incredible. So I also like that the back is not done yet. Good feature.
It's taking me non-stop, no joke, 2 weeks straight just to get this far.
It's yeah, it looks like it.
It wasn't even planned. I just winged. This is just build. I've just been building on the go. Jesus.
Skill. It's just no words.
I want to get my episode out, but like I said, I can't until this is finished.
I mean, you could just not show the back.
It's just these now, filling in these bits, and then it's done. There's stuff I'm going to do off camera, but the main episode is just going to be the castle.
Cool. I did see that there was a path on the other side that kept going. Are you going out more that way?
Yeah, if you just look at it from here now, and like the town, like the city.
Just put my render distance up.
This is probably the best screenshot from it, like over here.
Looks cool.
But Dawson doesn't want to change up this until Skill's been able to have a battle.
Yeah, I'd love to kill Skill. Wait, how do we get out again?
This button.
Where? Oh, yeah. So that really did not go as planned. I fully blame Skilltree for that one. My distraction skills were flawless. But yes, Chris didn't die. I did get a lovely tour of his castle and base. So, you know what? I'll take that. That worked out pretty nice for me. So I've been working at the mega base area, trying to clear a little bit. And I may have accidentally broke my pickaxe. So I've got a new one. So yeah, if you see the names change, it's the return of Bingus. We got Bingus 2. Don't question the name. It's all back to how it was. So there's not actually that much. But that was a little bit annoying. I want to go... we seem to have a new person here. Okay, well, I can show you the mega base area in a little bit. This cart feels familiar. Pretty Pete's Pete Shop. Oh, that's a lot of diamonds. What are you... Just plus tips. Pete, I need to teach you how to do business, because this is not it. I have a semi-successful shop. It has made at least some diamonds. Clearly, Pete has not made any diamonds, so I feel like I'm more qualified for this. So welcome, Pete. Do you want a better shop? Because I feel like this classic cart, you know, I love the cart. It's awesome. And, you know, you've really made a name for yourself with this cart. Is it not a little bit outdated? I'm going to take that as a yeah. Look, I'll be back in a moment. I am a little bit busy. Why don't you wait here and I'll come help you with your business, because this is not it. This is not it, Pete. For now, I'm going to go head over to the mega base area, because it's looking super flat right now, which is exactly what we want. However, there is a lot more to go. We got to go right up to that little back corner there and kind of around to like here. And so yeah, we've been flattening this area. We got one done. We're moving on to the next one. So that's how I broke my pickaxe, which was very annoying to replace. But I thought I'd just let you know and just show you some of the progress, because it's not the most entertaining thing. So don't always include it. It's actually really fun. I enjoy just kind of logging on. Oh, that was a bit close. Logging on and just chipping away at it. Just mining. Skilltree used a bunch of TNT. But what I want to show you is, well, over there. So, clearly, we've got our first building here. And, it may look a little bit familiar to some people. But if you don't know what it does, it's clearly a chicken farm. But it's a chicken farm with a very special feature.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see that now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
So yeah, it's a chicken farm with tunes. We'll say that. So Sai built this, and it's incredible. I need more of it. Right, Pete, let's get you moved in. It just so happens that I have a shop spare. That's very convenient, isn't it? Crazy how he turned up at the exact time I was looking for someone to move into this shop. I feel like Pete could make this quite a lovely space. Ain't that right, Pete? I feel like you might have to put the dirt down. Like, I know you love dirt, but you might have to put that down. It's a little bit, you know, I don't want dirt being thrust in my face all the time. Like, if we're going to be business partners, you know, it's just a common respect, yeah? Ugh, I don't think you got the message. Right, we're gonna take this horrible price down. That's gonna need changing. Right, let's get this stock all moved in, and we'll get a nice lovely building for him. And then maybe he might actually get some sales, I don't know. So, P is all moved in, and let's give you a little tour. So, firstly, we're greeted with Pete himself, obviously at the counter, handing over a piece of dirt, very valuable commodity on this server. So we've got just dirt kind of thrown about. We got a little shovel hanging against the wall, some composter, because, you know, why not? And I've thrown a lot of dirt on the floor. I also made this awesome, lovely hanging sign, and I tried to go a bit creative with the armor sands, and let me tell you, they are finicky. This took, like, this kind of slightly unimpressive, I'm gonna be honest. It's just a bunch of dirt thrown about. This took like 30 minutes. This took, yeah, it's a pain. They're really annoying to mess about with all this stuff, and I have locked them, so I think if I punch them, it shouldn't do anything. And hopefully I've locked them all. Actually, I might have not done this one. This is also why it takes forever. I have no idea where the armor stand for this is. There. So hopefully, yeah, that shouldn't break. I really like this though. The hanging sign. I was just going to write something here, but then I thought, well, why not just put a hanging block of dirt? And I actually really like this. And I think it's somewhat centered. It's as centered as I could get it to be. But look at that. That looks really cool. Why does Pete have to sell brown blocks? It really does not stand out in this shop. Kind of difficult to work with. I might tinker with this interior a little bit. I think this back wall's a little bland. And but basically I was kind of fed up of armor stands for a moment, which does make me kind of doubt my plans to fill this place with armor stands. We might have to just stick to people, because people are quite easy comparatively, whereas a lot of these details, like this, is really cool. Like I won't be able to resist doing things like this. Maybe some details are gonna have to stick with the old vanilla Minecraft way. Although one more little detail before I leave, I want him, let's do like, hold on, do like that. There we go. He's trading a diamond, like someone's put their diamond on the counter. Now give me your dirt. So there we go. That's Pretty Pete's Pete shop. So there is one more thing that I want to do before we end this video, and that is out the front here. This area is really bugging me. I wasn't planning on doing this for a while, but it's sat here for so long now that this just awkwardly textured bit, the empty grass either side, the big empty wall, and the random slit I have in it, it's really been bugging me. And it's like it's technically the center of my base. Between the two areas, this is the middle, and it's definitely the most high traffic area. So I need to fill this in, because I think if I leave it blank another day, I will go insane. So here we have it, the finished front of this build. We finally filled that big awkward gap, and we've made this story make a little bit more sense. We have like basically a checkpoint controlling the entrance to what is meant to be a safe zone. Whether it actually is, I'm not really sure, but this guy clearly thinks it is. And next episode, I want to kind of add to this story out here, because I think it would make sense to have some people up here kind of looking down, controlling the gates, maybe with some crossbows, like ready to fight back against those zombies once this guy actually reaches the gate. But I think I'll do that next episode. In terms of the actual build, it is very simple. Over this side, we've got like a nice like barrier design, similar to the ones I built over there. And then we've just got a little empty building here, which I just remembered doesn't have a door, so we'll have to figure that out. And then outside, I've added a number to this wall. I like the idea that kind of multiple of these have been set up. In my inspiration for this, The Last of Us, they have like quarantine zones set up in each major city. So kind of like similar ideas. So there are multiple of these for each kind of major city. And this area was looking really blank, and the number looks quite cool. And then down here, I've just thrown a load of leaves and stuff. This might change. I'm not sure I really like just adding a lot of stuff. Like, there's not a whole lot here, but that's kind of the point. I just want a lot of overgrownness. And finally, you'll notice a power pole design that wasn't in the time lapse. I was watching a Hermitcraft video and saw that chains were being used to convey power lines, and so I stole that idea completely, and I think it looks really cool. It adds just another like little bit of height to this area, because out here it does look a little bit flat, which I do quite like, but also just adding this, it's just another layer, and it looks really nice. At the moment, it does kind of just come to here and end, because I'm not really sure what to do with it, and I think I'll get to that at some point, because I need to come back to this area here and just think about how I want to expand this, how I want to gradient it out into like regular Minecraft terrain. But that's something for another day. Overall, I'm super happy with this bit, and I'm glad that we finally filled out that section, and I need to change these bits of grass out. But we've also got this bit here, which is just a staircase to the outside. I'm not sure I really like it. I definitely need to add like a door here. But I wanted some way to get up here from the inside, because it just wouldn't make a lot of sense. You know, if you're being attacked by zombies, you don't want to have to go out into the zombies to get to your defensible position. So I needed some way to get across. And I think I just need to tweak that in between episodes, think about how I could make that a little bit nicer. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We did a fair bit. We got 2 builds done, and crazy an interior. Admittedly, the interior was half done already, but look, these armor stands take a long time. And of course, we've got our first inhabitant to the city. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry this video took so long to come out. It's literally been like almost 2 months as of recording this. This is yeah, sorry about that, but I've got some big projects on the way, so keep an eye out for that when they come out. But for now, consider leaving a like, subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.